Hello.
And welcome to another jam-packed episode of Max.
We've got some great stuff lined up for you tonight. Coming up, we give you the rundown of the week's football and what an amazing week it's been.
And we review the latest top games, including the newly released and much anticipated Grand Theft Auto 4, along with reviews of the Wii Fit and DS Aliens Brain Things.
But first, we start every show with the Page 3 Girl Appreciation feature, taking a look at the Page 3 models in today's papers.
Oh yes, we love a bit of gratuitous nudity here at Max. And first up, we have Claire from The Sun.
Claire loves lying in on Sundays and believes we should all show our support for our boys fighting abroad.
Next up is Keely from the News of the World.
Keely thinks the best cure for a broken heart is to go out clubbing with her friends and is currently on the lookout for her Mr. Right. Boys, if you're interested, she's from Liverpool.
And last but not least, we have Crystal from the Daily Mirror.
Crystal thinks there is too much violence on the streets of Britain these days and we should all ignore our differences and learn to love each other. Well, what an unexpected thing for a glamour model to say. She might as well have said world peace.
Well, there you go. 3 lovely ladies and 3 very profound insights.
Not really my type, but there you go.
Well, I wouldn't say no. But anyway, moving on to something else I wouldn't say no to, let's take a look at the new Keating SKR. This is a truly stunning English supercar, which made its world debut on St George's Day.
The Keating SKR is offered with a choice of engines, ranging from a 400 bhp 5-litre V8 to a 650 bhp 6-litre supercharged V8. This means the Southport-built supercar can blast to 60 mph in 4 seconds before reaching 180 mph.
Prices will start from around £80,000 for the entry-level 400 bhp model, rising to £105,000 for the top-end 180 mph TKR. Each model is built to order and takes 6 weeks to be completed, with buyers available to choose it in any colour. I wonder if you could get the Union Jack painted on the side of it.
Let's take a look at it in action.
That is sexy, a little bit out of my price range though.
Out of most people's price range, I'd imagine, but nice to look at least.
A little bit like you then, Nikki.
Hey, I'm not sure whether to be flattered or offended. Anyway, time is tight and we have lots to pack in, so moving swiftly on.
Yes, indeed. It's time for Strange But True, when we take a look at the wonderful world of the internet and uncover the most bizarre news stories from around the world.
First, eBay addicts have a unique opportunity to buy a car kebab.
The enormous 50-foot tower of 8 cars, a landmark in the Chicago area, was made famous by the film Wayne's World and is now up for sale.
Covered with rust and pigeon droppings, it was supposed to be dismantled last year to make way for a pharmacy, but preservation groups formed and protested. However, it has now been sold on eBay with opening bids of $50,000. Next up, a story a bit closer to home. Barney the Macaw has been shocking visitors to Warwickshire Wildlife Sanctuary with obscene language.
Apparently, the bird told a mayoress, a vicar, and 2 police officers to fuck off, and has now gone as far as teaching the other birds how to swear as well. Who'd have thought parrots could use such foul language? Get it? Foul language.
You're so lame. Anyway, here's what happened when Max went to investigate. Well, I'm sure he's just camera shy. Anyway, now let's take a look at a roundup of this week's football. Over to you, Alex.
Yeah, the football season has come to a nerve-wracking climax this year, with the Premiership title remaining undecided until the very last day of matches for the first time in 8 years. Man U and Chelsea had all to play for, but it was the Red Devils who had the muscle to see it through to the end, winning their 10th Premier League title in 16 years by 2 points. That's an impressive 19 domestic trophies for Sir Alex Ferguson over his 22 years managing the club. Now, with the season over, we await the final of the FA Cup at Wembley, where Cardiff City and Portsmouth will face each other. And we can also look forward to the English final of the European Cup, with Chelsea and Man U to battle it out once more on the 21st of May in Moscow. It's a match that's sure to be a close call and not one you'll want to miss.
Thanks, Alex. Right, firstly, we've got a game for the DS. Teenage Zombies, Invasion of the Alien Brain Thingies. Let's take a look at it in action.
Finnegan Fins McGee.
Now, in a sane world, teenage zombies wouldn't be very intimidating. They'd just mooch around moaning about being misunderstood. But in a world at the mercy of invading legions of alien brain thingies, the pubescent undead become a force to be reckoned with. The game provides crisp cartoon graphics and great pulp comic book sequences, but the level design provides little challenge, and the bulk of the game can be completed in a short time. Next, we take a look at the Wii Fit. Not content with making us smarter, Nintendo is now aiming for our collective wobbly bits. Wii Fit is a nifty fitness board about the size of a large pair of scales that connects wirelessly to your Wii console. Step on and the game tells you your weight, body mass index, and, after a couple of balance tests, your Wii Fit age. And then the fun really starts. Players can choose from muscle, cardio, balance, and yoga events. Think press-ups, lunges, and warrior poses. Don't ditch that gym membership just yet, but Wii Fit is far more than just a game. Lastly, we have the long-awaited Grand Theft Auto 4.
Everyone's a rat! Not me. Good Lord. What are you doing? Nothing.
Grand Theft Auto 4 is the newest addition to the GTA series and is set to be one of the most prominent game releases of 2008. We get to control Niko Bellic as he drives, shoots and swears his way through Liberty City. The gunplay is a step up from previous GTA games and the graphics look slick. Fans of the series aren't going to be disappointed. Right, that concludes our reviews. Let's go back over to Alex with this week's Top 5 chart countdown.
Thanks, Nikki. Yes, in at number 5 we have Kylie Minogue with In My Arms. At number 4 is Pendulum with Propane Nightmares. At number 3 it's Usher with Love in This Club. At number 2 it's Sam Sparrow, Black and Gold. And for the 9th week running it's Madonna and Justin Timberlake with 4 Minutes. And that's all the music news for this week. Nikki.
That's all we've got time for this week, but catch us next week for another update on our Aberystwyth High Street Honeys competition.
And I'll be taking to the streets of Aber in search of the top 10 chat-up lines guaranteed to get you laid.
Good night, guys. Sweet dreams.